Hi there, this is Daniel here from Geneva, and I want to spend your lunch break with you right now. Looking forward to spend the next 20 minutes with you talking about the power of the mindset and paradigms. And last week I was starting my big daily life challenge that Mr. Bob Proctor, the #1 success coach in the world, has proposed me to do. He said basically, if you have a passion to go for broadcast, go for it. And if you broadcast something, best go for the ideas that I am as Dr. Daniel in this regard, and as Bob Proctor is teaching in his Thinking of Results program. So I'm welcoming you all. And I'm starting right into this, right? Because you don't have a lot of time. So you have your sandwich and maybe you're looking for some good ideas and some inspiration. And here I am. So what is it that we are talking about today? It's the mind and the power of your own mindset. But is your mindset really only here, or is there more to it? Have you ever wondered about what is actually the mindset? Everybody is talking about the mindset change here, mindset change there. So what does it really mean? And so here we are, or I am exploring this with you together, and feel free to always ask your question and go in live and ask me what you feel right now is the question that you have. And I have prepared something for you, like some slides that I've already had last week, but we will do it a little bit shorter. Welcome. And so yeah, let's start right in. If I'm seeing the comments, I will just click the comments on so that I am absolutely here for you, and I can quickly respond to whatever you have to say and whatever you would like to ask me here. So I'm just typing in, just ask your question. Just ask your question, and or first let's try to get into the subject of mindsets and the power of mindset. So, hey, good that you are around. And first, to start with this, interesting animated overview in our big universe. This is what we think that's the mind. The mind is the brain. So we think of so many things today. We have thousands of thoughts today. So this must be it. So this is where everything happens. This is where we are originating and then reaching out for new challenges. And that's what we are doing. Is that correct? Is this the mind, or is there more to it? So think a little bit about it. What would you say? What is the mind? If you would describe it, what does it really mean to have like a changed mindset these days? So let us go right into a way to describe the mind, because nobody has ever seen the mind. That's the thing. So there is just a overall a description of it. And of course you have a conscious part, what we think of most of the time, the brain, where we originate new ideas and where we think concentrated, focused on new things. And or sometimes we're just doing things because we want to have a sandwich or we want to drink something, and so we grab it, but that's all a conscious decision. We are all doing that. But when it comes to describe the mind, there is also something else that comes into play. That is actually the subconscious part. And the subconscious part, this is basically the way we feel and how our emotions are created. So we have this part that is originated from our thoughts, our conscious thoughts, but then we also have the feelings and the emotional mind that we can describe. So that's like the first like the first thing to state here and to draw a line. So if you take out something today, when it comes for mindset, that is like not the thing that you are deliberately going for, but it includes the whole picture, also your emotional setup in this way. Then, if we jumping forward, this is a drawing that is often used in Bob Proctor's typology about when he talks about the mind. That is the conscious part on the top, which looks like a head of a person, and the subconscious part, which is the second part, the lower part of this head. But then down there is also this little body part, which we shouldn't totally rule out, because the body part is actually the part where all the thoughts and the feelings and this mix is actually ending up and then happens to put the body into a vibration. And this vibration then ends up in the results that we achieve. And I will show you this later. But there is the body that is connected with the mind, of course. And so the body is in a frequency and it vibrates to bring the body into the certain state. Like we are grabbing something to eat, we get something to drink, we are running to something, we're running away from something to get the results that we want. So Bob Proctor and the Thinking into Results, a program calls this the magic genie or stick person. So that exemplifies a lot, where we can easily describe, okay, why do we do the things we do? How do we achieve the results that we would like to achieve? And one next step in this is that changing our larger results has to include our subconscious mind. That is for sure. So here we have the conscious part, the way we think, but also never forget there is this subconscious part that is leading us into the results. Because if we think something, whether it is positively or it's negatively, it will impact the way we achieve our results. So in this regard, maybe you agree or you can think about it. So is doubt, sorrows, negative thinking impacting your mindset? Well, the description here says yes, because the mind will attract more of this into your life, and I will show you why this is the case in a few minutes. And this has to do with the way our subconscious and our thinking mind is built up. So the thinking mind is actually the part where you originate new ideas. You can accept or reject an idea. You can also originate a totally new thoughts. You have imagination to do that. And then your mind can certainly be sharpened, because you can enhance your memory, you can enhance your perception, you can enhance your imagination, you can enhance your will, and work on that. So these are the faculties of your conscious mind that you can work with and enhance your thinking in this way. You can sharpen it. But the way you repeat information and also what you say emotionally is then trickling down into your subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind accepts all information. It does not reject, it accepts all information, and it sets finally the body into the vibration that goes into actions and then goes into the results that the overall feelings and thoughts are setting the mind to go, and the body. And so this is why your actions and behaviors and your personality and are depending on both the conscious part and the subconscious part, and the vibration is processed through that, through the body and through the subconscious mind to get then the results that you want. So another thing you have on the conscious mind, you have this, of course, we are all connected in our outer world. So we have sensory factors. We can hear, we can smell, we can taste, we can touch. So this is the direct circuit that connects us with the outer world. So if we say something and then we receive an answer, so we know that has been heard. So if we are throwing something, we can see it has arrived or it has landed in the window, is smashing a window or something. So this is the direct thought, this is the direct connection to the conscious mind. And of course, we are humans, we are so strong, we have been progressing in our development, we have invented new things, and of course this is totally conscious mind heavy what we are doing, because we see the results and it works or it doesn't work, we will improve it. But when I say improving and exploring and inventing new things, like the great inventors, they have not only used their conscious mind, they have also used their subconscious mind. And this is the final puzzle piece to bring it together to achieve really the things you like. Because when you bring in together thoughts, your feelings, and then the actions, the feelings and the emotional mindset is really key in this, because you are driven by your setup of feelings, by your habits, by everything that your body, your subconscious mind is has been sucking in for the whole time of your life. And so it constantly brings this together and matches this with what is happening right now. And so this is the reason why you are sometimes thinking something else, but you are achieving a different result. And this is the question, what is standing in the way to achieve the results that you really want? Because it is actually quite simple to say, okay, I'm going to be the CEO, I'm going to invent something new, I'm going to do this or that, but often we are not arriving there where we really want. And the question is, how can we make it all work together? The thoughts, the feelings, and the actions. And if you're watching this right now, type in a comment. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Is this quite abstract? Is it working for you? Let me know. So, but as a first giveaway for how you can achieve your goals is that first, with your thinking mind, you have to be clear about your goals. So if you want to have a car, go for what car you exactly want. Is it like in this way, is it a red car or is it a blue car? Because everything that you desire is attached with an emotion. And if this is emotional, this goes down into your subconscious mind, and your body and your mindset will do everything to get it. So the more precise you are, the better it is. And being excited about your goals is something that is important as well, because if you are not excited about it, well, I can do it, or maybe it doesn't come. So this is not the information that excites your body, yourself, and also puts your body into a positive emotion, that where your subconscious mind will then be absolutely powered on to get what your desire is, what your want is. And then this is another thing, visualize your dream, your goal already to be achieved, because this is getting you the feelings and getting you into this state of mind where your body is already processing the idea. Your subconscious mind is already getting in this feeling and in this vibration of you having already achieved it. And focus on what you really want. So it's not that of course, we have a limited focus. The stronger you focus on your want, your idea, the stronger your thoughts circle around it. And the often you think about it, the more it is going down your subconscious mind and putting your body into this vibration to get it. And think about this. So we are, conditioned in our school to learn something, to then be tested about this knowledge, to receive a grade, then be happy about it and say, okay, I can do it. Well, when it's so important to think about the emotions and the subconscious mind, then we have to visualize what I already say, what we want to achieve. So actually we bring our body into a state of mind where we are already there where we want to be. And this is the key to then do the things and to get the things you want. Because often, or our normal conditioning is, so we really have to do something, go into action, and then we are getting it. But yeah, so this is this is not always getting us in this, especially with big dreams and big plans and big thoughts to where we want to be. So this is the first step, and now I'm explaining you this obstacle actually, why we are actually not always getting what we want, because it's a little bit like this brick wall here. We are in, we don't see the whole picture. So there is the flower meadow here down in this picture. So we want to go there, but how can we get there? So what's going on in our inside is always reflected with the outside results. So our conscious mind, our subconscious mind, thoughts, feelings are working together, bringing the body into the frequency and are changing and are having an impact on the actions and habits and at the end to the results. And the subconscious programming is the primary cause for our behavior. It's not the conscious mind, what we often think, okay, I just set up my mind, my conscious thinking to it, and then I achieve it. It can be possible with simple things, but when it includes really a big result and a big endeavor, this is not the way how we really reach our goals. It has to include the subconscious mind. And as you see, I am putting the free feelings here in this chart and the subconscious mind in a special blue color, in a darker blue color, and the subconscious mind in a certain pattern, because we don't know this pattern, but it is the result that in our subconscious mind of the repeated thoughts and the emotions that we combine with the way we think in our subconscious way. So our results are a mix of the thoughts and the feelings, and here the feelings are a primary cause for this behavior. And the subconscious programming is called a paradigm. A paradigm is a mental program that has almost exclusive control over our habitual behavior. And almost all our behavior is habitual. That means the way we think defines a pattern. After time, this pattern will become more and more a habit, and this habit is called paradigm. And the paradigm has immense influx in impact on our way we achieve our results. Think about these, the more complicated results that we achieve. The way how we earn money, the way how we perceive certain things, the use of our time, the way how we perceive and how really we are effective, and the way how productive we are, and the way we describe our logic. So if you do you agree? So one person sees one thing as super logical, another person sees another thing as totally logical. Your friend comes late 5 minutes. The friend says, well, you should have told me in advance because it's very important to me. And you said, well, I'd hardly, or this friend says, well, actually I came, but I was nearly dying in an accident. So I came because you are so important to me. So what's now the real logic behind it? So who is right? So it's the way how we have our mind set with our paradigms is explaining our results. And if this is so important, so what do you think? What do paradigms like I always run out of money, I do never have enough money, I have never enough time, I am not creative, promotions are always for other people in my company, but not for me. What do these kind of mindsets make and have an impact for the results that you have and a person have at the end? And so something about going live, doing a live broadcast is the same thing. I'm not good enough, I am speaking not clearly enough, people don't want to see what I want to say, it's not perfect what I'm doing, and so forth. And that at the end is preventing us to achieve the things that we really, really want. But just imagine how changing these paradigms would have an impact on your own paradigms. And the change and the impact will be huge and permanent if you're working on this. And so what is standing in your way? What are your paradigms that you don't know yet, or that you have clearly defined? Do you have something like this where you say, okay, so it's never working out this way. I have tried so hard, I am just not good at this. And so you make up your thinking like this. And to achieve what you really want, it's most important the thought. So you can, of course, change the way you think and then also change your paradigms. And that's the big news, actually, that I have found so valuable with this program that I'm doing right now as well, the Thinking in Results program by Bob Proctor and the Proctor Gallagher Institute. So, do you like to go swimming? So this is a scene that I am confronted sometimes, and I just thought to myself, okay, let's dive and let's have a jump. And this is actually the situation where everything comes together. Our wants, our desires, we want to dive, but then also our subconscious programming. If you haven't done it for a long time, as I did, I was standing there at this point and said, oh, okay, it's higher than I thought. What do I do? And there is this movie there's this short film that I want to show you that exemplifies a little bit how we humans are and how we act in the moment of truth. And I will just show this to you. It's called the 10-meter tower. It's at Google. On YouTube, it's easy to find it. Just type in the 10-meter tower and I show you a little bit of this footage because I find it so interesting, and it's nothing. So we go there, we want to jump, we have the idea, but we have this deliberate thought and something is holding us back. And it's not only women, it's also men, it's all of us. It's nothing to be, nothing to be judged from, but it's in all of us.
Det var sån, men det är lite högre än vad det ser ut alltså.
It's higher than it looks. So at the end, this moment of truth, what are we doing? Well, in this experiment, actually, the person that I think 70% of the people jumped and 30% of the people didn't jump at all. And that is something I think it's so exemplary to our life. And this is why I wanted to share it with you and talk to you about it, because this is how paradigms are shaping our way we actually achieve results. If you would have imagined that, or think of like you are climbing up this tower. So you have this goal, you have this plan. You want to achieve this super dive into the pool, and then you see the height, and you're getting into your emotional mind, brings you into this emotion, says, well, it's quite high, I've never done it, I don't know how to do it, I haven't really checked on it. Maybe I should try again. And so you think again, so you look again, and so your knees are shaking. So now you think, oh, now I can't even jump. So it's absolutely impossible. I can't do it right now. So it just either takes somebody to really push you down and so get you to overcome this fear, or you give in and you go back down and you really think then, okay, it's actually, yeah, it's true. So it was better than I to be safe than sorry. So I'm not the right person to do jumps from this high tower. And that's it. And this is how the emotions at the end change your mind and your life and your results. And think of this 10-meter tower of something else. The next raise in your pay or something, or the next real, like the big step for you that you desire. And let me get to something which is my domain. And this is to help you going live, because live broadcast is something that is a little bit like jumping off the 10-meter tower. So you have set up everything, you have a good camera, everything is hopefully working, but that's only 5% of it. It's 95% how easy you go with being live, and you can train it. You can go for it, but most of the people don't even dare to jump. Even though it's such a fantastic possibility to go closer to your audience and to really make a connection, answer their questions, and help them to become, to deliver your service, or you're getting them excited about your product. And I'm convinced this is the next way how we really reach out through social media. And if we get the new audience, or if we get connections to our existing audience. And so the question is, what is standing in your way? What paradigms when you are going live to hit this button and to say, okay, so today is the day, and right now is the moment. And my mission is to help you to be visible authentically and successfully through live broadcasting, and to then get the next step with your audience, with new people that are coming in, and to get them engaged. So if you're interested in that and how to do that and how to combine the technology and the mindsets, just contact me at Daniel@livebroadcasting.rocks, and we will set something up, and I'm happy to get in touch with you and give you a little bit more background on this idea of the Thinking of Results program, how you can bring this into use for your live broadcasting, but also for your life in general, and how we can, of course, also set up your technical equipment to make this present you in the best possible way. So if there are no questions, this is fine. So I mean, this is something that I am doing repeatedly now, over and over during the lunch break, and it's absolutely fine. So you can also leave me a comment on this video, because I will put this on my YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is here you can, so you're welcome to subscribe. Also with this YouTube channel, you will be notified then with the subscription, and you can then see the next live that I am doing. And also like just bringing you this background. So I am also doing this in German now. So if you're interested and if you feel more comfortable to do this in German, so don't worry. So we will get over this. And so I am proposing you to see you tomorrow around the same time, or if you have time this evening, I'm trying to do a second live today as well at around 6 p.m. Central European time. So this is it for the moment, and thanks for spending some time with me. Have a great lunch break, end of the lunch break and afternoon. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day. Bye bye.